Hi boys and girls, lads and lassies, that's me back on the field again, and this time I've worn the hat because yesterday, because of the nice warm weather, got a wee bit of sunburn. However, the weather's not as good today and the sheep are out in force, as you can hear in the background. So another good few hours on this field, let's see how it goes. I've got the GoPro, so hopefully the batteries are working. See how it goes. I'll speak to you soon. Hi lads and lassies, that's me back. I've been out for what, an hour. The rain started, as you can hear. I'm soaked, but I'm sitting at a nice wee place, having a nice wee cup of coffee, looking into the... So, I think I'll give it another hour. But it's been 2 holes dug, nothing found. Junk iron, that is it. It's nothing fancy, just looks like what scrap iron from these type of fences here, and a bit of tractor. It looks like there was up above me, you can see there's a lip. I think this is collapsed, so they put fences up and the fences obviously have fallen down, or bits and pieces of the fences have been scattered. So I'll need to actually just step away from near the boundary of the fences. It looks like there's junk bits of fence all over the place. So we'll see how things go. But continue on. I'll speak to you at the end, show you anything I found. With the rain, the GoPro has been put back in the bag. Did one partial dig, it didn't really find anything. Truthfully, I'm finding more in the other field with the spoon and such like. This field, even though it's got a castle foundation somewhere on it, nothing, just bits of tractor. It's either too deep or I'm still no actually picking up stuff. There's a lot of iron sounds, so 3/4 on the simplex, but nah. The ones that I've been digging up have been hitting 96, 97, and truthfully they're coming up as these type of fences, so I think I'll actually avoid anything at that range as well at the moment on this field. Other fields may be different, but we'll see. So until the end, I'll speak to you soon. Junk or nothing. Aye, that's me stopped after a wee hour. I'm just stopped for a wee cuppa. So, wee oxo, here we go. So as you can see, the rain started, so I've changed my hat from the hat to try and keep the sun off me to something to keep my head warm and dry. I'll need to get a decent hat. This is okay when it's winter. The other one's okay when it's summer. I need something when it's raining. And considering Scotland, I need to wear that hat all the time. But yeah, 2 holes dug, nothing found, bit of junk metal. And I keep saying metal when I mean iron, obviously, just junk iron. So this field, even though it's meant to have a keep or a castle on it, or had a keep or a castle on it, more to the point, and it's been flattened, and there's the LiDAR saying there was one here, and there's obviously the history of the area. I'm finding nothing. I'm finding, see these fences, I'm finding bits of that. 92, 94 on the simplex, and that's what's coming up, these bits of fences. Plenty of them. Truthfully, I'm just going to bin them when I get back to the house. I'm not even going to take a picture of them because the fence, you can see it. You can even see the way it's actually all tacked together. I'm finding some of the tacks as well, some of the braces as well. But on the whole, it's been a wet, lovely day actually. I'm still enjoying it, but nothing. I've done one dig and I found nothing in the hole. The signal disappeared, so God knows what that was. But truthfully, it was coming at a 62, 64, so I already know what it's probably been one wee teeny tack and I've missed it. I think my pinpointer is just no powerful enough. Next to it, I've noticed the pinpointer within an inch or two will pick it up, but anything more than 2-3 inches, the pinpointer's no finding it. I checked it with my ring and nothing, so I think I'll need to upgrade that, but we'll see. It's the start, so maybe it's just my incompetence, my lack of knowledge, or just the fact that the field is empty. As the guy said, a couple of metal detectors have done it in the last few years. One of them was a minimum 4 years ago, just before the pandemic, and he didn't expect anything to be found on it, so obviously not. I believe that a lot of the boulders down here in front of me came from the keep, and it was bulldozed into this area, so over the edge. So maybe that's where all the bits should be to check round about the stream. But I've got permission for the land. I'm just sitting at the stream having a coffee or an oxo. So speak to you later. May have some digs. I doubt it with the rain. The GoPro will need to get put back in its waterproof case, which means they're talking to them. I'm doing that. They can't hear me. But we'll see how things go. If there's anything decent, I'll take a video on the camera phone, and if not, I'll speak to you at the end. So keep an eye out for some of the pictures I've taken throughout the day. That's the best I can do. Ta-da! Well, the rain's off, but it's been a miserable day. For weather, that is. Miserable day for fines, yeah, but it's been a fun day. I'm just relaxing. That's me being on the field for what, 2.5 hours. I'm going to do another hour and then head back. The sheep are starting to come out. I don't know if you can see them over there. Yep, there's the sheep. There's all my kit. Oh, and another fun thing is, I lost my shovel. Well, I lost my digging tool, not my spade, my wee hand trowel. Must have put it down somewhere, not forgot to pick it up. So what I'll need to do when I get a new one, get one, and as you can see in there, everything else I've got a lanyard to. Couldn't fit one onto the spade, sorry, the trowel. So I thought, I'm not going to lose that, and I've lost it. I've tried retracking my steps, can't find it. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. So as you can see, it's a wee bit cold, just a chilly, but I'm overly warm, so with the amount of walking I've done. I'm sitting down having an oxo and I'm going to have a sandwich, then I'm going to finish off. But I'll speak to you soon. Right, that's me all done. Good news is I found my trowel lying in the middle of the field. Either I must have dropped it because it was nowhere near any of the junk holes I dug. So, not too bad in that respect. The rest of it is I've got a bag full of nuts and bolts and ploughshares and bits and bobs. Nothing fun, nothing at all. Holes, there must be something I'm doing wrong. It's just a case of I get a signal, I dig it and cannot find anything in the hole. The detector keeps on saying there's something down there, and no matter how deep I dig, it just says there's something down there, but the pinpointer can't find it, it's not coming to the surface. So I must be reading something wrong. So any ideas? I'm running a simplex with the sensitivity run at 6 and nothing else has changed. It says it came out of the box. I ground balanced it, but that's it. So any advice? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. How am I digging holes and finding nothing except holes? Not bad. Nice big field, and I've done 4 hours on it and managed to lose and find my trowel. How I managed to find it in such a big field? No idea. I did a grid pattern search, couldn't find it, so I just started wandering, and there it was, middle of the field. I must have dropped it as passing, it must have just fallen out my bag. But anywho, as you can see, the sky's cleared up. It's no raining anymore, but I'm still drenched and covered in mud. So I'm just going to pack up and head home. So until next time, remember, get out there, detect and collect. PJ may be old. Out.